If you were to give like any perspective or
Sure.
advice on how do you grow, scale, enable strong executive, high functioning teams,
Sure, sure.
what would you give other founders?
So first I have to say, I mean, I was very lucky to have worked in big corporate at the scale I did, in the way I did, at the time that I did. And it's not just what I saw work out well, but a lot of what I saw that didn't work out so well in corporate that has defined how I manage Nawy today. The other part is I've learned that one of the big issues, and I'll take it from the corporate world, one of the big issues in a corporate environment when you're trying to launch something new is you often suffocate that something new with the bureaucracies of the existing. And although the existing doesn't feel like it's suffocating it, it doesn't know that that's the reason. It's almost oblivious to the fact that that's why this thing is dying. The small things here and there make it so hard for something that is so small to go through all these processes that have become second nature to an organization. So one of the things I was very conscious of as we built up these new business lines was to hire really good people, people that I trusted, and give them the autonomy to run to the point where I'm most often telling them, even if I have a different opinion, you go the way you want to go. Like if you want to use me as a team member that you're bouncing ideas with, I'm happy to be that guy. But there are situations where if you disagree with me, I'd rather you keep your belief and sense of ownership than take that away from you for any decision that's going to happen. Because once you take that away, what ends up happening is everything gets delegated upwards. So if I say no to this, no to that, then you don't want to go and do
anything.
Because what if you do it and it wasn't what I wanted?
It's true.
Or what if it works out in another way and I would have wanted it another way? Then you find yourself mentally crippled and not moving as quickly, even if it wasn't an organizational thing that required you to have that approval. So the sense of autonomy of each and every business owner is highly, highly important to me. And I'm very careful and cautious not to let governance take that. So it's very important for all of us to be aligned. It's very important for all of us to see and know what's going on. It's important that the executive team culture is that you aren't playing your function, you're playing a role on the executive team. So everyone can have an opinion about anything and everything, but we know who's responsible for what and who needs to take what forward at the end of the day. It is a hard balance. And I mean, there are times where we might have went too far this way or too far that way, and we end up finding the balance again. But it's just something I've become super conscious of, having seen both the good and the bad of that in a different life.